agree. Let's do it. What do strikers need to change versus wrestlers, please? They just need to nut up and KO them with back of the head shots. Yes or no, chat? Strikers need to be more open for back of the head shots. Not open for them as in they're more prone to being hit by them, but open to back in the head shots, like they're more open to the idea of throwing them themselves. Wrestlers should be elbowed in the back of the head if they're in on a takedown up against a cage. My friend called me a lame adjit. Somebody wants to be put on a shirt. I'll put you on a shirt. Weird, but I've been really out of it the last year, and your constant humor and the content has given me the few extra laughs to really help out. No problem, sir. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you for the $10, dude. I appreciate that. Some nice positivity. You're going to heave in controversy or based, but not real controversy that would hurt me. I don't care if I'm controversial to some degenerate society destroying freak, to be honest with you. I'd never care about that. I don't care if I'm controversial to some person who hates me anyway. I really don't care. I care if I'm controversial to my soul, chat. I ain't going to have no controversy, no degenerate, nothing. No nothing, dude. I ain't whores that are going to hold an allegation of bullshit against me, or... If you can't, there's no smoke without fire, and if you're not anywhere near the fucking fire, mate, you never catch a flame. You know what I'm saying? Never get struck by tinder. That's a thinker right there. Why do you think it's called that, chat? No, I'm joking. I don't know. Stay true, brother. Indeed. Now, the reality of it is I'm socially fucking retarded, and I hate people. I don't like being around people. It makes my skin crawl. I've been alone for so long that I don't want to be out in the public anymore because, I don't know, everyone's alien to me these days. I haven't spoke to anyone other than my parents and my brother for the past 5 years. W Guru, don't waste your time on hoes. Big fan, bro. Thank you for the £2. Appreciate you. Truly good women will take one peek at your YouTube and run. No, they won't, dude. No, they fucking won't. Because truly good women are be fucking based and good. They're out there. There's few of them, but they will be there. Unironically, try working out next time to Andrea Bocelli and Pavarotti. That music is our own. You don't agree with Jan Jandaroba? That's interesting. Can't even get fighters to fight. I know. Fighters are so broke that they won't fight. It's this new phenomenon. When you're so poor, you don't work. Impression of Strickland asking Chandler how to pick. No. How sad will you be when Krylov KOs Reyes? I'll be pretty sad, but I will have predicted it to happen, so I don't mind it. Do you think there are rigged fights in the UFC? Yeah. Yes or no, chat? I think Lawler versus Diaz. Yes or no? Lawler was told to go light on Diaz. Hate to burst anyone's bubble here. I really believe that. I think Lawler was told to go light on Nick Diaz for his comeback. I really think so. He very obviously... And Lawler Price is also interesting, but I don't know if they would do 2 for Lawler. Maybe it was Lawler himself going light on Diaz, but that was such a rigged looking fight when you look back on it. Bro still has the beanie on. Yeah. Got this fucking helmet, bro. Helmet trim. Do you think there are rigged fights in the... I've already read it. Bo Nickel versus Torrez Finney. Potential fight of the year. Yeah. Could be interesting. Big ups, man. Been an on and off viewer for a long time. You have. Conor McGregor was never my friend. Bilal beats JDM narrative becomes JDM shouldn't have been in there with him and he's overrated. No! Also, L football take. Working class people need a break. Yeah, so watch fights. Stop watching working class people need a break. Need a break to watch someone go 0-0 and get paid way more money than you and not even be from where you're from. Football was good when people were from your town facing people from the other town. That's how it used to be. If a guy from Liverpool went and played for Manchester, they'd get slandered for it. That's when football was good. You're watching some fucking Angolan guy sprint around for tens of millions while you work for tuppence. It's dumb as fuck. Stop watching football. It's so shit. And they'll go 1-1 and go, oh, we went to another draw today after 90 minutes, guys. God. Oh, what can we do about it? Anyway, I'll go back in my fucking sports car to my mansion. Thanks for paying in the crowd, everyone. And everyone in the crowd just like, you raggy what? It's the fucking coaches again. It's them, they are. It's his fucking management. It's done nothing but bad for the club. And they don't care about you, man. It's always shit. It's always shit. We get boring decisions, but we also get tasty KOs. You know, and we get Aspinall rising to the top as a UK heavyweight, dude. You don't get that shit in football. Fuck football. Don't know why people watch that shit. Your reasoning is race. That's one aspect of the 10 reasons I just gave. Whoa, you muppets. Whoa, you fucking these coaches and every football fan. There's no payoff. There's no payoff. You're so out of touch with normal humans. I'm not. Normal humans are fucking retarded and you need to not be like them. Normal Western humans are fucking retards. Don't try and be normal if you're in the West. Or you too will be retarded. Impression of Bryce burning Sandhagen's... Thank you for the 2. If Paddy finishes Chandler, do you think he beats Poirier in a 5-rounder? No. I don't know, man. It's difficult with Paddy. I need to see it happen first. If he does, and he does it very well, I may consider him against the old guard. I think he's underrated. The thing is, Bobby fought terribly against Paddy, and unless he finishes Chandler early, he's done. Paddy's not made for longevity. Tony almost had him. Oh, Tony had a moment where Paddy was like up against the cage, like, oh shit, he's actually pouring it on. And then he took him down and like rid out the rest of the round and won. He had one moment where he looked a little tired. That happens in fights, man. But I get it, though. I get it. But Tony's exhausting to try and like hold down for 3 rounds. He's an exhausting guy to try and do that with. I don't think there's going to be him holding down people here. But I get it. Should have asked Bryce thoughts on Peyton Tabbitt. Yeah, I should have, but he was going off about Elon Musk. Is Paddy the Jake Paul of MMA? This is his third 40-year-old opponent, Tony, Bobby, and Chandler. Yeah, but you can't put Chandler in that mix because Chandler's top level. I get that not many other fighters would have got the Ferguson opportunity, but Bobby Green got the fucking Ferguson opportunity, so... But I get it, yeah. He had a nice one with the Ferguson thing, but Bobby Green, to get ranked at the time that he beat him, and then that wasn't too much of a layup. You guys thought Bobby Green was going to beat Pimlet. I got cooked for picking Pimlet to beat Bobby Green. So I get it that they're older, but Bobby Green is good. He was good anyway. He's been getting finished all over the place now. Like, this isn't too bad of like a rise up the division at the time. Thank you for the 2. Edgar. Impression of Volk telling people to stand up for yourself. Hey, stand up for yourself. Hey, I just wanted to say, I know I came up short, but hey, stand up for yourself. Hey, and maybe I'll get Lopez on Cooking with Volk. UFC Honduras or whatever it is. Enchilada. Maybe I'll have Diego Lopez on Cooking with Volk sometime and we'll make some tacos or something, eh? Hot prospects, Radley, De Silva, Rodrigo, Cezinado. Football is 90 minutes of guys pretending to be hurt. MMA is 15 to 25 minutes of guys pretending they're okay. True. I don't know how people watch football. It's dog shit. Impression of a YN stabbing a white kid in the heart. I ain't moving out this damn seat, Kurt. You feel me? If Hamzat beats DDP, is he the best wrestler in UFC? Maybe. Thank you for the 2. Yes. Yes, he is. He already arguably is. Oink oink, Paddy sleeps Chandler with a flying knee. Okay. Thank you for the £2. I think so. You ever going to do that fighter bonus for decision victims? I may give money to people that lose a horrific robbery in the future if they're low down on the card and it's so egregious, but not if I picked them to win. Rewatched Lopez versus Ortega. Who do you think are guys that are pretty good right now but could be much better up and down a division and be champ? Oh, God, Wee's the last question. I think I'd love to see Yuri at middleweight. I didn't know he was only 207 pounds or some shit, or 208 pounds. Yuri at middleweight is now intriguing to me. I thought Yuri was about, okay, he's not too big, but he's about 217 for light heavyweight, you know? So I thought, okay, Yuri's not, you know, he's not massive, but he's not tiny for light heavy. So I don't want to see him at middleweight, but now I don't mind the idea of Yuri at middleweight. I think he would fuck up Israel Adesanya at middleweight. But obviously, he's going to try and get the belt back first at light heavy. But once he gets it, I'd love to see him move down. Other than that, fighters that are... Well, who are other fighters that... I'd love to see a lanky, tall bantamweight try out featherweight, like a Sandhagen or an O'Malley. Always wanted to see that. Mitchell's Elite Jiu-Jitsu would humble the silver. Thank you for the 2. Australian accent's better than English accent? It is. It's also annoying, though. You see the cloned dire wolves, Romulus and Remus? I did see the JRE clip about that. I did indeed. Intriguing stuff. Jurassic Park, fucking science moves. Explain Lord of the Rings plot in MMA terms. Shit. They opened a UFC PI in Africa and fucking...
To be molded for it, and you have to be strong. So I'm not worried about it in the slightest, because I know my next performance is going to be 10,000 times better than this.
Love that. And I agree with you. I do have to ask you one thing, and you, Torrez, you're my guy, so I ask you with all due respect. But there's a streamer out there named MMA Guru. I'm sure you're aware of who he is, right?
Yes, I know exactly who he is.
He had a pretty harsh comment. I'll read it to you. He says, Torrez Finney is actually he's actually the biggest bitch we've ever seen in the UFC. I've never seen anyone desperately try to avoid a fight for 15 straight minutes. More separations. He makes Marab look like prime Lawler. And then he says that the UFC should cut you. What is your response to this?
Well, for one, MMA Guru has never fought. I'm not gonna get here and call names, but I will say this. MMA Guru, for you to have those type of opinions, you have a platform. Congratulations, brother. But there's a lot more things that I think you need to acknowledge before you just go around and being mad at fighting. Because I've seen his comments on other things on the Dagestanis on their styles. So it's more of him hating the style rather than have him actually hating the fighter. But, I mean, if he hates me, so be it. I mean, look, let him talk. Let him talk. Because you can hate me, but you can't beat me. And if you want to just sit here and just trash talk me, so be it. But I'm going to keep winning. I have no other words for MMA Guru. He can say whatever he wants to say.
Does that sort of thing motivate you? Or is it something that you turn a blind eye to? Like, how do you process it when you, like, in terms of like channeling it forward into the next fight?
Well, I always say for myself, my favorite fight is the next fight, because I want to always be the best. And to be the best, you have to continue to uplift yourself. You have to continue to elevate your game. I'm elevating my game. And, Saturday wasn't the best way for me to showcase what I've gotten better at.
Dude, I swear, if America cheers for Bryce, you guys got to get a chant going for Bryce Mitchell. We need that image to be heard. Not that image, but that message to be heard, dude. We're noticing. Okay? Bryce is not the enemy. Can you guys tell I'm fucking bored? No, I'm not bored. I like being live with you guys. It's nice. Bryce was right, John. No, hopefully not. Let's go fishing, brother. Let's go. Come on now, brother. I won't grow long hair. Rip your sleeves off. I want to. I'm amped. Alright, I'm gonna expand it again. I could do a whoa, but that needs to be smaller for that, right? Whoa! Look out, chat! Whoa! Whoa! Or should I do it smaller? Like Hasbullah. Alright, I'll stop now. I'm sorry. What's up? How's it going, me? The shape I'm in, yeah? This, having fun, okay. Aspinall and Paddy taking away Bilal's welfare. So why? I can't just fucking leech off your society or what? Thank you for the 2. Hey, lad. There's an alternate reality where after beating Alex, Izzy leg kicked Strickland to a decision and became known as the best striker in UFC history. And we don't have to live in that reality. Thank you for the 5. Oh! Beaten up by Strickland for 5 rounds. Fucking finished by Dricus du Plessis in a battle for Africa. And then slept by Mavov in his big comeback fight. Ha ha ha. Thank fucking God. Honestly, dude. I could not live with that reality. Hardy ha ha, dude. You know what? We're actually fucking spoiled. Give me boring fights all year long in 2025. I could not have handled if Izzy would have beat DDP and Strickland. Oh God, thank fuck. And all because I got into Izzy's head. Let's be honest. Too much pressure on the line for Izzy in those matchups because humiliation was at risk. No, I did make him cry at 2 press conferences with the ammunition I gave, though, to be fair.